guys, welcome to my channel, and I'm going to show you guys how you can pass the Hiset within 5 weeks. That's how long it took me. That's how long I studied. So that's what I recommend, 5 weeks. And I also helped other people pass it. So I'm going to say 5 weeks. That's how long it took me. So a little background on myself. I dropped out of school, and recently I decided to go take the Hiset. And, you know, I was out of school for over 10 years. I was supposed to graduate in 2008. That was my graduation year. So y'all do the math. But anyways, so one day I just woke up. I'm like, I'm tired of, you know, not being able to check off I got my high school diploma or the GED or whatever when I apply for these jobs. Because, you know, a lot of jobs require you to have a high school diploma. So once I got tired of myself and stopped procrastinating, I decided to, you know, go on Hiset. It's HISET.ETS.org. I got my notebook just to make sure I don't forget anything. So that's the website. Again, it's HISET.ETS.org. Okay, let's get into it. The Hiset consists of 5 parts: language arts, reading, language arts, writing, science, social studies, and of course, my favorite, math. They call me the math slayer. I'm good at math. But anyways, okay, so the language art and the science and social studies for me was really reading and comprehending what you're reading. Like, they'll give you a passage and you'll have to answer questions afterwards for the language arts reading. So like, you'll read something and you'll have to, it'll test you afterwards to see if you're comprehending what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? So when I got my when I took the language arts reading part, I read over the questions first, and then I went read the passage, just in case, you know, if something sounds familiar, I'll go back to the question like, oh yeah, this is the answer. So that works for me. That's what I always do. Not saying you have to do that, but that's what I do. So basically, language arts reading is comprehending what you're reading, okay? And like I said, the language arts, science, and social studies to me was basically reading, comprehending what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? And then they also had graphs for the science and the social studies. Science, the graphs, tables, and charts was used to present information. So basically, you will see a graph and you have to comprehend what the graph is saying to you. So I'm going to upload another video and give like examples and stuff like that on the science, on each individual part. Because I took a week. I focused on each week. I focused on a subject. So that's why I said it took me 5 weeks to pass it. After being out of school for over 10 years. Who would have thought? But anyways, so it's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. So like, don't scare yourself. Don't freak out. It's not hard. Okay. So like I said, language arts was reading, comprehending what you're reading, and interpreting what you're reading. Basically, comprehending what you're reading. Okay, the writing was and it's all multiple choice. The math is multiple choice, but you do have to write an essay, and I'm gonna get to that a little later on the essay. Okay, so the language arts writing, it was multiple choice. It measured your ability to edit and revise written text. And I'm gonna give you a little example today. Let's say I wrote a sentence and I said, I walks to the store. WALKS, to the store. I would have to change. That doesn't even sound right, you guys? So I would have to change walks to walked. WALKED. That's how it was. And it was multiple choice. Simple, right? That's it. So I had to change walks to walk. So it's just editing what you're reading. That's what the language arts writing part was, basically. So, which was so easy, you guys. I promise you, it's so easy. If I can pass it, anybody can pass it. Okay. And like I said, everything is multiple choice, but you do have to write an essay. Okay. So we got the language art pad down. So I'm gonna elaborate on every individual subject later on in another video, in my next video that I'm gonna upload tonight. So I'm gonna give you guys examples, show you guys how you can pass it within 5 weeks. Give yourself at least 5 weeks. I'm begging you guys, 5 weeks. But after you watch my video, you need to go log on to hiset.ets.org and schedule to take your test, because time waits for no one. Before you know it, you're going to be old and gray like me. So time waits for no one. Do not procrastinate and say, oh, I'm going to, you know, register for it next week. No, you're not. You're going to hang up and say, look, I'm going to listen to that girl. I'm going to register now. If she could do it, I could do it. That's what you're going to do. And I'm not playing. Okay, so like I said, the language arts is reading, comprehending what you're reading. Language art writing is just, you know, revising a written text. Okay, and then I forgot one thing I need to do. They did have something like that, but they also had a paragraph where you had to correct the words. Just like I'm saying, I walked through the store, they had something in a paragraph and you had to change it. Some of it was right and you'll put D like it's correctly written, or you have to change it to what is correctly written, which is multiple choice. So easy, you guys. All right. Math was multiple choice. It was measurements, estimations, and word problems in algebra, you guys. And I recommend Khan Academy. And I'm going to do a video based on Khan Academy. And I'm going to show you guys how you can just go on to Khan Academy and just type in Hiset and do all of the problems. Hiset, I would have never passed the GED test. Well, I'm gonna say Hiset if it was not for Khan Academy. I used it to write my essay and I used it for the math. Oh my God, the best thing that best thing ever happened to me. No lie, Khan Academy. KHAN Academy. ACADEMY. Khan Academy. Please log on to that website. Please, if you don't have a computer, do it from your phone. Please, I'm begging you. Khan Academy. Okay, so another thing, you have to score at least 8 out of 20 on each of the 5 subjects. Do not let nobody tell you you have to get 8 out of 20 questions right. That is not how that works. I am going to give you a video. I'm going to do a video and I'm going to talk about the scoring. So I'm going to do a special video just for that, because people were saying you get 8 out of 20 and I was Googling it, going on YouTube. That is not the truth, you guys. 8 out of 20. No, that's not how many you have to get right. Please don't listen to people when they tell y'all that. Okay? But it's still easy. I promise you guys, it's so easy. You have to pass your Hiset because you're going to have more job opportunities once you pass it. So I'm begging you guys, please take your Hiset. Okay, so like I said, the math, I'm going to do a special slideshow for math or whatever, and I'm going to coach you guys through the math because I am the math slayer. I am good at math. Now I work as a pharmacy technician. Who would have thought? A high school dropout. Pharmacy technician. I am good with math. So if you need help with math, I will give you my email address and you can hit me up and I will help you out with the math. Don't let the math scare you or discourage you from taking your Hiset because it is not hard. It is based on 12th grade math. Not hard at all. Listen to Trishawn. Thank you. Okay. So, like I said, it consists of 5 parts and it's very cheap. You do have to pay, and I'm going to get the prices and everything in another video. So, like I said, basically for all the other parts, language arts, science and social studies is in science and social studies. Yeah, I said that already. Duh, Trishawn. It's basically comprehending what you're reading. It is not hard at all, you guys. Comprehending what you're reading. That's what I want to stress to y'all. It is so easy. You do not have to know. Like for social studies, I assumed when I logged on to the social studies part, I'm like, they're going to ask me about Abraham Lincoln or, you know, stuff like that. No, you had to read a passage and comprehend what you're reading and answer the questions. Yeah, I know a lot about Abraham Lincoln because I love Abraham Lincoln. I know he was assassinated in a theater. I know he was killed by John Wilkes Booth, but I did not have to know any of those things. So don't worry about that. I got you. So like I said, social studies, science, and language arts and reading was basically comprehending what you're reading. Language arts writing, the essay. Let me tell y'all this. Now, I'm not the strongest person when it comes to writing, but I'm okay. I'm stronger at math. But guess what? I still scored high on the language arts, the essay part, which I shocked myself because I'm like, oh, God damn it. I don't think I'm going to do that good. But I scored the highest at math, and then next it was the essay, right? Who would have thought? So let me tell y'all something. The essay is an argumentative essay, right? You have to choose if you agree or disagree, pro or con, if you for it or if you're against it, the topic that they give you, right? Y'all, oh my gosh, it was so easy. So if you for it, you just write an essay about it. If you're not for it, you write that you're against it or whatever the case may be. So you have to score at least 2 out of 6 on the essay. But like I said, I'm going to get into the scores because I don't want y'all to say I lied to y'all and have y'all thinking you have to get 8 out of 20. That's not how it works. It's easy, but that is not how it works, you guys. I'm going to get onto it. So a scale score on all 5 high set subjects you have to get 45 out of 100. Now y'all can do that. 45 out of 100, you can do it. So like I said, even with the essay, you guys, Khan Academy, I tell y'all no lie. I typed in how to write an argumentative essay because everybody knows that's what type of essay they're gonna give you to write on. And Khan Academy helped me, you guys. I tell y'all no lie. You know I'm not lying. I got my hand up. I'm not lying. Khan Academy, please, you guys, go on the website. If you don't want to wait for me to upload Khan Academy and show you guys, go on there yourself. Khan Academy, I could have never made it this far without you, and God, of course, but without you, Khan Academy, you helped me. That little website helped me so much, and it's free. Okay. You can donate if you want, but it's free. I think it's a non-profit or something like that. But Khan Academy helped me good. It shows you where you need to put commas at. It helps you do like sentences, and you have to show that you know how to do it. Even with the math, you have to show that you know how to solve the math problem before you move to another subject. Khan Academy. So I'll be back for another video. Turn your notifications on and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm going to upload a math video later on today. And I'm going to talk to you more about scale scores because I don't want you thinking you got to get an 8 out of 20. It's not how it works. Have a good day. Like, subscribe, and comment on what you think you need help with. And I got you.